Hi everybody, welcome to 15 Minute Chef. Today is smothered chicken. Before we get started, if you guys like these videos, please don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell button so you get alerts when new videos come out. So today is smothered chicken. So a long time ago at a grocery store, I actually found this really great product that is tomatoes, okra, and corn in a can. And I decided to try and see if I could make something with it. So this is what I came up with, and it's a southern style makshu smothered chicken. So I have chicken thighs today. You don't have to use thighs, you can use breast. I know a lot of people are trying to eat healthier in the new year. It's not me. And so I have thighs because that's what I like to eat. So I have a little Tony Sasheries. What we're gonna do is we're gonna season both sides. My Adobo, my favorite seasoning you guys know I love to use. And also have a little blackening, Louisiana Blacking seasoning that I like to put. And we're actually, my hands are clean, I washed them before we started. I'm gonna flip these over, and I'm also gonna season this side. So I season both sides. Get a nice little good seasoning on it. We're gonna get our pan going, nice and hot. Turn it on high. It's electric, so it could take a minute. While we're waiting on the pan, and I'm gonna add a little olive oil. Not a lot, just a little. I'm going to go ahead and open my cans of crushed tomatoes, my tomato, okra, and corn, and then I like to add a little extra corn, so I'm going to go ahead and open all three of these. I'm going to drain off the corn, and I'm actually going to rinse the corn because it's canned corn. We're going to put a little mashed potatoes with it, and we're also going to have, we're going to saute some okra, some asparagus real fast to go with it. Okay, here we go. So we're going to bring this back here to our skillet. We're going to get our trusty tongs back there. We're going to bring our cans of stuff to make our makshu. I'm going to drain off this corn. And then I'm going to rinse the corn off, just so you can take away that canned flavor to it. Also, so you guys know, we're also going to be filming, we're filming a group of videos about wild game. We did a fried backstrap, or what's called fried venison tenderloin. We're also going to do a venison taco casserole and a venison spaghetti. So look forward to that coming soon. Pan's getting nice and hot, so we're going to go ahead and put our chicken thighs in. Let them start searing. There. And a spoon. Alright, and I also like to add a little bit of heavy whipping cream to this makshu that I'm making, so it'll make it kind of creamy, nice and creamy. While that's cooking, we're going to go ahead and start on our asparagus and then our mashed potatoes. When you do the asparagus, I cut usually about 1.5 to 2 inches up. Stalk is not something you can really use. If you're making a cream of asparagus soup, you could do that with the stalk. I'm not making soup. If you want to make a vegetable stock, they're also very good. So I got my asparagus tops right here. And I tell you what, since we got a few extra minutes here today, we're going to go ahead and turn the oven on. We're going to put it up on high. Ooh, that seasoning is smelling good. All right. We'll take a casserole dish. Hang on 1 second. I'm back. Okay, take a casserole dish. I've got my asparagus in there. I'm going to take some olive oil and just drizzle olive oil on top. And just looking for the garlic. Looking for the garlic. We're going to sprinkle a little chopped garlic on top. And then we're going to roll it all together. And we'll add also add some capers to this. It's like a nice little Italian. So our chicken's starting to really look good. At this point, we're putting like a nice sear on the chicken. Oh yeah, that looks so beautiful. This side, just a little more color on it. We'll turn that over. But it's looking good. Put that here. So we want to just kind of roll our asparagus in the garlic, chopped garlic, and the capers. Some of that oil off my hands. And then we're just going to touch it up with a little Parmesan cheese. These asparagus are going to be delicious. And then you're just going to toss them in the oven just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, our chicken's looking good. It's nice and panned. We're going to start adding in. I'm going to drain off a little bit of this liquid. I'm just going to go in like that. I'm going to add some additional tomatoes. And I'm going to add a little more corn. We're going to put that all in there. And we're basically going to let it cook in this mixture for the next 10 to 15 minutes. And we're adding a little heavy cream right over the top. We'll also finish it off with some nice heaping butter. Because if a little butter makes it taste better, a lot of butter will make it taste really good. Okay, so we got our chicken going, our asparagus is going, and now we're going to make my favorite, instant mashed potatoes. Alright. I'm trying to think about what bowl I want to stick this in. Let's go with old trusty. So we're going to make our mash. We're also, I'm also going to turn down my chicken a little bit to more of like a medium and just kind of let it simmer. Mashed potatoes are going in. 4 cups of water, just double checking that I haven't lost my mind on that one. Now, one of the things you might want to do, and I do this while it's cooking, is I'll flip. I'll keep flipping my chicken over and over and over again while it's in here cooking. And you don't have to add extra tomato or corn. I just like the extra tomato or corn. If you like okra more than tomato and corn, feel free to add extra okra. Totally up to you. I also like to add crawfish tails to it. But tonight, my live studio audience, I'm trying to keep it on the low on the spice level. But you can definitely add, like, if you have a crawfish boil at your house and you have leftover crawfish in your crawfish boil, go ahead and peel those extra tails and you can add them to the sauce, and wow, it's amazing. Remember I told you in the past, if you're making instant mashed potatoes and you put the water in, use a fork to stir it up. I like to use a fork. It adds the air with the water into the flakes. It'll make your mashed potatoes nice and fluffy. And then we're just going to stick them in the microwave. And as you can see, they're already starting to thicken up. So we'll put them in here for a few minutes. And let them start cooking. Yeah, so just to kind of give you guys an idea, the wild game episodes are going to be on its own playlist. So I think y'all will really enjoy that. That's something that there are not that many ideas or recipes on Pinterest for venison, so hopefully I'll give you guys some new ideas. So the chicken is starting to look really nice. It's starting to thicken up. I'm flipping my chicken again, so it's cooking on both sides. I'm going to add a little more heavy cream to it, just a little bit. I'm going to add some dried parsley. And then I'm going to add a little cheese in this. I like to cheese it up here. Should have our asparagus coming out of the oven shortly. They're looking good. Okay, so we're about to take out the chicken's ready, the asparagus was about to come out the oven, and the potatoes are done. So we're going to start pulling everything kind of one by one. First we're going to set up our plate. So take out our mashed potatoes that are looking delicious. We're going to turn our chicken off because it's ready to go. And we'll pull in our asparagus right out of the oven, and they are sizzling. Do a nice heaping batch of mash. Before we do that, I'm going to throw some butter to finish off. 2 nice pats of butter to finish off our mock choux. Which I y'all can see it's nice and thick. So we're gonna go with there. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Studio audience is very excited because they're about to eat. Right, studio audience? So we're gonna put right there on top. Scoot some of that really nice sauce right over the top. And we'll finish it off with, just gotta put them the other way, then I realized you wouldn't be able to see them. Some nice, green, delicious asparagus. A little more Parmesan cheese. Bon appetit. Stay tuned for more 15-minute chefs. If you like us, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you'll see more of our videos as soon as they pop up. See you guys soon.